Hi, I'm Zina,
Hi, and I'm Vasil.
and we are the co founders of Bulgaria Wine Tours. Today we'll be talking about the Danubian Plain wine region. The Danubian Plain covers pretty much the entire north of Bulgaria, everything from the Balkan Mountains all the way up to the Danube River. The climate there is continental, it has low temperatures in the winter, and it is quite warm and dry during the summer, and the autumns are also quite warm and dry.
And the Danubian Plain is one of Bulgaria's two PGIs, and PGI stands for Protected Geographic Indication, and it's a designation scheme and quality label in the European Union. So all wines that are made north of the Balkan Mountains could be labeled as PGI Danubian Plain, and all wines south, more or less, of the Balkan Mountains can be named PGI Thracian Lowlands. And in fact, some of the vineyards in the nowadays Danubian Plain have been designated as protected as early as the 2nd century,
Wow.
when the Roman Emperor Antonius Pius designated the vineyards of the Roman province of Lower Mysia as protected. And the province of Lower Mysia covers some territories in the nowadays northwestern Danubian Plain in Bulgaria. Pretty cool, huh?
Very cool, unknown fact.
Yeah. So tell us a bit more about the wines and grapes, Dina.
So, roughly half of the PGI wines there are white, white, and the other half is red and rosé. Wine is made from both local and international grapes. From the international ones, you can find Cabernet Sauvignon, Viognier, Merlot, Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Riesling, and many others. But what about the local varieties, Vasil?
We would like to highlight two local varieties, one white and one red. The white variety is called Vrachansky Misket, and it's named after the town of Vraca, which is in the northwest of the Danubian Plain. The red variety, the local red variety in the region, is called Gumza. Some of you might have heard about Kadarka, and Kadarka and Gumza are synonyms. Gumza is a thin-skinned variety, so it's quite prone to disease, and so you need the right conditions, climate conditions, and careful farming practice in order to get a good grape from Gumza. And what else is special in the region, Zina?
So the Danubian Plain is quite large, and there's plenty of things to see and things to do. First of all, I'd like to mention the town of Veliko Trnovo. Veliko Trnovo is actually one of Bulgaria's old capitals. It is a beautiful city, and there are many things to see and do. Such as visiting the Tsarevets fortress, which is a medieval fortress. You could go have a walk around the old part of Veliko Trnovo. You could go wine tasting. You could have lunch or dinner in a restaurant that overlooks the river.
And the fortress.
And the fortress, yes.
Yeah.
And there are quite a few wineries just outside the town, so you could easily go out and visit the wineries and just spend a couple of days in that area. The biggest wine museum in Bulgaria is also located in this region. It is called the Pleven Wine Museum, and it's located in the town of Pleven.
So yeah, that's a cool thing to do for a wine lover. There's some historical artifacts there.
And some very old wine bottles.
Yes, very old wine bottles.
Yeah.
And obviously, being in the Danubian Plain, you can go up and towards the Danube River and check out the area around the Danube River, which is the northern border of Bulgaria. There's some wineries right by the river, so beautiful landscape with vineyards and some excellent wines. And there you can stay in a rural guest house or in a more upscale hotel. There's some choice. In the Danubian Plain, there's actually two UNESCO heritage sites. One of them is the Thracian tomb Sveshtari, my favorite Thracian tomb, really, from all the Thracian tombs in Bulgaria. Beautiful tomb. And the other one is the rock churches of Ivanovo. Very interesting churches built into the rock with paintings from the 13th and 14th century. So quite a cool thing to do as well.
Yeah. The nature in this region is also stunning. It's a mix of hills and also some really interesting natural rock formations. I have to mention the Belokrachik rocks in the northwest of Bulgaria in this region, and also the fact that there are many several caves that you can actually visit. They're open to visitors. So you can go in and have a look at the cave. There's even a cave with drawings going all the way back to the Bronze Age. And this particular cave is also interesting because there's also a functioning winery in the cave.
How cool is that?
So cool.
Yeah. So you can literally go on one side of the cave to enter the gallery with the Bronze Age drawings.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go around the other side to enter the winery and have a wine tasting.
Really interesting.
Not bad.
So that's it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. This is actually our last wine region. So we have now covered all 5 major wine regions in Bulgaria. This is the last episode in our wine region series. We hope you liked this video. We hope you share it and comment. And we hope that you check back on our social media channels for more content about the Danubian Plain. And since we're talking about the Danubian Plain, I think there's nothing left to do but taste some wine.
Of course, to have some wine from the area. And this is the local variety Gumza. The wine comes from the northwestern part of the Danubian Plain, from a winery very close to these Bulgaria rock formations that Zina mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And the winery is called Borovica. So, na zdravie!
Na zdravie!